I am creating a YouTube video because I want to dialogue, or I want to journal my dialogue, my inner dialogue, and I guess I'm just kind of curious to see what happens when I just kind of create a video from scratch and not really having any expectations. And I probably want to talk about something spiritual just because that's where my passion is with spirituality and cars. Cars are awesome. Cars are so awesome. But I thought for some time like maybe I wanted like a sports car, like a JDM car or something like that, but my heart has just been set on this Corvette Z06. It's a C6, so it's the sixth generation of the Corvette. And I've just been set on it for some time. Like, I'm definitely determined to make it happen. And my Rooster Florentino's crowing in the background. He's trying to, like, intimidate me or something. Okay. Yeah. About the Corvette. I test drove one, and I went to go look at another one. The second one I went to go look at, it was modified. It had an exhaust on it. It had an intake, it had a catch can. Just simple stuff. But the fucking rocker panels were scraped to shit. It's like he had gone over. He either went over a bump and scraped, or he like sent the car flying and it bottomed out and scraped it. Which honestly is, I don't know what happened. I've only known that, like, from my experience from jumping a car, I only scraped the exhaust, but the exhaust was hanging kind of low because it was a modified exhaust. This was on my Volkswagen GTI, and it would be cool if this video reached some people that I've known, or just kind of interacted with, because I think every interaction is special, and the interactions that I've been having haven't felt too special. I've kind of been a lazy fuck, to be honest. I haven't been lining up with who I desire to be, and it just kind of sucks because I've been creating this dissonance between myself and within myself by not living the version of myself that I want to live, which is someone who's affluent, someone who's strong both mentally and physically and spiritually, which means that I have to perform regular spiritual practices to kind of build up my spiritual resiliency. And I've just been eating like a pig, like a fucking lazy pig, and I don't have any acceptance of that. Like, there's this part of me that does not accept half measures. Like, it's almost like I can't be okay with living as myself if I'm not 100% going in all the time. And I think a part of that is a perfectionism like dynamic that goes on within my own psyche, but I also think that being the person I truly desire to be is kind of like a birthright, and it's like a responsibility. It's a responsibility that I need to be someone who has experienced gnosis, like the Gnostic term for knowledge, like attaining enlightenment, or however you want to put it. And that's the thing, enlightenment isn't something that's just permanent and it's always like a fixed state. It's something that you kind of feel your way into by following your passion. And what I think is interesting is I've been following my passion, but I haven't been true to myself with who I want to be. And a part of that is just shaping up my act and kind of cleaning up areas of my life that are a little neglected. And one of those areas of my life is my health and my diet. That's the big one for me, is my diet and my health. I don't want to have extra fat stores on my body. I enjoyed having a six-pack when I had one, and I almost don't accept myself without that. And it's kind of tough because I'm just being really tough on myself. And I understand that, some people would say like, oh, you gotta go easy on yourself. You gotta give yourself some grace. Yeah, well, I've tried going easy on myself, and what happens is I just go way too easy and I just binge on bad habits. And I'm kind of sick and tired of that. And I'm just ready to make a change in my life. And I've reached this place before where I'm just ready to make a change in my life, and I'm ready to live the life that I want to live. But something stops me, and I have an aura cleaning coming up. I'm having this woman that I've worked with before in healings do a shamanic aura cleaning for me, clearing, and I think that'll definitely help things out because it'll probably get some stuck energy out. But I just need to live up to my own expectation of myself, and not fulfilling the expectation is kind of like, not belittling myself, but it's like an abandonment. It's like a self-abandonment, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to continue to abandon myself and feel like I'm not worthy, because I know I am. Like, I know that as this consciousness, as this being called Andre, which is kind of weird how I can talk about myself in the third person and be detached from myself, and then come back to myself and speak from this perspective, which is me, Andre. Hey. Yeah. So I think that's it. I think that's as far as I want to go. Well, no, I'll keep going. I've just been disappointed with myself because I haven't been living up to my own expectations, and I probably sound like a broken record, so I'm going to stop with that. I guess I could go take care of the chickens. Responsibility, there it is. Need to accept and embrace responsibility for my life and myself. And there it is. There's that thought to just fuck off and not give a shit about responsibility. It's like I did that for all my life, and it brought me dissatisfactory outcomes. And I don't want to live with dissatisfaction anymore. So I think I'm going to go take care of the chickens. Sayonara.